Yo, what's going on, guys? Mush back at it with another video. Pardon the voice, I'm a little bit under the weather right now. That's why there was no video yesterday, but wanted to get this video out. Yes, we've got more free games. If it hasn't been enough over the last month or so with the free games, we've got more free games being given out. One is a repeat of a recent game that was given out, but if you guys missed that, I wanted to mention that. And another is a great strategy game that is also being given out. And you guys know, I'm not a big fan of strategy games, but this one was one that I really enjoyed when I played it back in 2012, I believe it was. But this is one that I really enjoyed a few years ago back when it came out, so I wanted to mention both of those, and I wanted to give you guys a great deal that's available on a GTX 1080 right now. More on that in a little bit, but let's first talk about these free games because yes, we can't get enough of them. The really great one comes over from the guys over at Humble Bundle, and you can get a copy of Company of Heroes 2 for absolutely free right now, and Company of Heroes 2 is an excellent strategy game, and you guys know, like I said, I'm not a big fan of strategy games, but this is one that I invested a lot of time into. It's got a quality single-player mode. Visually, it's a stunning game, and it typically goes for around $20, and whenever it's on sale, this is a game that I highly recommend, but now that you can get it for absolutely free, perfect time to check out Company of Heroes 2, and once again, if you guys are not a fan of strategy games, I would still recommend to give this game a shot, since I'm not a big fan of strategy games. That's the one genre that I've always shied away from, but there was something about Company of Heroes 2 that really grasped me. It's been like 4 or 5 years since I played the game, but from what I remember, I had a lot of fun with it, so check that out, absolutely free. You get a Steam code and you'll have the game on Steam, and as I've always said, this is a more difficult game to run, so if you are not on a quality gaming PC, maybe you can't run it, but at least get the free copy, redeem it on Steam, and then whenever you do get a better PC, you'll have this game ready to go, and it is a great strategy game. Also, another game that's being given out on Steam right now is Homefront. Now, this was free on Humble about a week ago, I believe, but Steam is now also giving it out for free, so if you guys missed out on that whenever that was free, now you have another chance to get it for free for the next 24 hours, so get on this ASAP. Homefront definitely had its issues, but it's a game that I really enjoyed, at least the single-player campaign. I thought presentation-wise, it was pretty interesting, and the gameplay was solid. The only real issue was the single-player was like 3 to 4 hours long. I'm not kidding. It is a very short game. I've completed it in one sitting. And yeah, when you were charging $60 for a game like this, the single player was very short, and the multiplayer did have some depth to it, but not enough to really engage gamers to an extreme degree. Game kind of faltered, but it does have a cult following, and right now I see on Steam there's actually 1,300 people online, so that's more people that have been on Homefront in recent times, obviously because the game's free. And I should also mention that Homefront The Revolution is free to play for the weekend, so if you want to check that game out, do so as well. Homefront The Revolution isn't a great game, in my opinion. It is the follow-up to Homefront. It moves the series to more of an open world setting, and while that sounds enticing at first, you'll recognize the gameplay and storytelling not up to par, but for the next 3 days you can play the game for free, and it's discounted to $7.50 if you want to buy the game. If you enjoy it, then by all means you can buy it. Okay, so those are the free games. Make sure to pick them up. If you didn't get Homefront last time around, now is the time to get it on Steam. And then Company of Heroes 2, make sure to check that out as well. That is a great game being given out for free. Honestly, I value a game like Company of Heroes 2 being free at the level of Assassin's Creed 4. So right now, absolutely free, you can get Company of Heroes 2, Grim Fandango Remastered, Homefront is free, and Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag is free. Those are 4 quality games you can get for absolutely nothing. So make sure to take advantage of these free games, especially if you're a gamer on a tighter budget. Also, next up, also wanted to give you guys a great deal on an ASUS ROG GeForce GTX 1080 that's available on Newegg. Base price is $570, but there's a $30 off promo code and a $20 off mail-in rebate, so it knocks it down to $520. On top of that, you do get a free copy of Destiny 2, which is valued pretty highly. That's a recent release, although it does have its fair share of controversy. Destiny 2 is a pretty nice addition. If you value that at around $40 and take advantage of everything, you end up getting the GPU for around $480, and that's a pretty freaking good deal for a 1080 of this caliber. You got the very nice cooler. Obviously, it is more of an expensive GPU, so maybe for those of you guys picking up a 1080, you're not the most interested in deal hunting, but nonetheless, if you can get a 1080 a little bit cheaper and one of this quality, it's a really good deal. And by the way, the 1070 Ti actually goes for around like $470. So after you factor everything in with this 1080, it's actually not that much more expensive, because I don't believe you get a free copy of Destiny 2 with the 1070 Ti. And again, if you value that at around $40, that brings the 1070 Ti close to the 1080's price. So you might as well just get this one, and it's an ASUS ROG. That is a great deal. So that's gonna wrap up this video, guys. As always, thanks for watching. Once again, sorry about my voice. Wanted to get this video out though and let you guys know about these free games. Seems like you guys really appreciate whenever I mention free games. These videos always seem to do pretty well. So whenever there's a free game available, I will make sure to keep you guys informed, because I know some of you guys are on a tighter budget and building your library like this is very advantageous. If you guys have a request for a future video, you can leave that in the comment section down below, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.